Okay, what's up YouTube? My name is Galen and this is Galen's Gadgets. I want to thank you so much for joining my channel today. And if you have not already, please do not forget to like and subscribe. It will definitely mean a lot for me and my channel. So as you can see today, I have the brand new On streaming box from Walmart. On is a Walmart exclusive brand that likes to specialize in like budget technology. I definitely trust their products. I've had a On 1080p monitor for a while now and I've had literally no issues with it. So I do believe the quality of their products is pretty good, so I decided to pick up their new streaming box. They actually released two. They released one that was $25, but it's in only a 1080p streaming device, and then they released this one. This one was $30 and it can support up to 4K. So I definitely think that's a lot better deal in my opinion, so that's the one that I decided to pick up, the $30 4K streaming device. So again, this is a Walmart exclusive thing, so you can only get this from Walmart. And I'm just going to walk you guys through the setup and show you what everything does and how well it performs. So first off, let's just show you the box. So as you can see, there is your On branding. This runs Android TV, which is made by Google. Google makes my favorite OS for TVs. I'm not a big fan of Fire Stick, what's the other one, Roku, or the Apple TV software. I have had experience with all three, but I always come back to the Android TV and Google TV software. Yeah, it does have Dolby audio, so you'll be able to adjust your sound to your liking. That's really nice. It does come with an HDMI port, and there are a ton of apps you could choose from. On Android TV, it definitely has the most apps of any other like major TV software. So at the top it just says that this is a streaming device. It has a 4K resolution, easy setup, and it plugs into your HDMI port. Here's a summary of everything again here in the basics. You can screenshot that if you want to. And then the specs, this runs Android TV again, it has Dolby Audio 4K. It does support Wi-Fi 2.4 and 5 gigahertz. Let's see, anything else. It says it has 50 to 60 hertz refresh rate, 250 milliamp battery, but you'll most likely have to keep this plugged in for it to work. I'll let you guys know how that works later, if you can plug it into like your device or monitor as well. And then it shows you what's in the box. So let's get to this unboxing now. Let's do it. Okay, so now I'm just gonna unbox everything. Just took a sticker off. Okay, the packaging is really clean. It's in that On greenish yellow type box, as you can see. Okay, looks like it's two sections to this, so let's see what comes in the first one. Okay, this is your actual streaming box. I'll show you that in a second. Okay, this looks like it's your power adapter. And then here is your HDMI cable. Okay, and you also get a quick start guide. You actually get batteries for this. It looks like this takes AAA for the remote. Okay, and here is the actual remote. So I'm gonna unwrap everything and then we're gonna go over everything that came in the box. Okay guys, so I just unwrapped everything, so now I'm just gonna go over everything that came in the box. I'm just gonna start off with the power adapter. So as you can see, the port on this is a micro USB. I actually cannot find a micro USB like around the house, so I won't be able to like tell you if like a normal USB cable will, like, you can connect like the USB on one end to your monitor or your TV and then the other end to the box. I'm not sure if you could do that, but this is what they supplied with it. You will have to like use the wall adapter for like what they supplied in the box. Yeah, this is only around like 30 inches. Not sure why they made that so short. And then they made the HDMI cord, this is like around 3.5 feet. So yeah, the HDMI cord is a lot longer than the power adapter. Not sure why they did that, but yeah, it is what it is with that. So the remote, I actually really like the feel of this remote. This is like the perfect size. This is how it looks in my hand to me, and it has pretty much a button for everything. This is one of the only remotes that I've seen with an actual like bookmark button, so I thought that was interesting. So yeah, you have power, your input, your bookmark, your Google Assistant, which I think is nice. I'll show you guys how that works. It looks like it's a microphone right above the Google Assistant button, so that makes sense. You have a settings button, and then you have your arrows right here. The arrows are not labeled, you just have to like feel for it. And then there's a middle button there. You have a back button, a home button, and then it looks like a IPTV button or something. We'll look at that later. And then you have volume up, your channel up and down, and then you have a mute button in the middle, so that's nice. And then you have specific buttons for YouTube, Netflix, Disney Plus, and HBO Max. So yeah, a ton of buttons to choose from, and then you get a very you get your on branding at the bottom. Yeah, this is very plasticky. It's not the best feeling remote in the world, but I really do like the size of it. I really do feel like this is like the perfect size for a remote. You don't get any side buttons or anything. You get a little groove in the back to help remove the battery. But yeah, it's a really nice feeling remote. It is plastic. Okay, so finally here is the actual streaming box. So this is like one of the smallest streaming boxes that I've personally had, like with this shape. I had a Mi TV box as well. This is way smaller than that, so this really won't do like any damage to your TV at all. It's very light. I'm just gonna show you guys what it looks like compared to my Google Chromecast. Haven't had any issues with the weight of this, and this is actually lighter, and you can see it's just a little wider than the Chromecast, and it's shorter than the Chromecast. So yeah, I really like the size of that. It won't do any damage to your TV if you like want to let it hang from your TV. So yeah, there is the HDMI port, and then this is the USB port for the power, and then you get a power button on the side, and that's about it. So yeah, now I'm just gonna plug everything up and show you what the setup process is like. Okay guys, so I just turned this on and it automatically took me to the remote pairing page. This is the first screen that you get when you turn the box on, so it looks like it wants you to just hold the home and the back button together for a few seconds, so I'm going to do that. Okay, so it connected that quickly. As you can see, the remote just connected to the box, and I'm just going to choose English. And you could actually set this up with your phone. So I'm going to set this up really quickly and I'll tell you what that's like. So you can actually set this up with your phone. So you can see it gives you the option right here, or you could skip it and do everything from the box, but I think I want to do it from my phone because I think that'll be a little bit quicker. So I'm just going to go continue, and then you just have to have the Google app on your phone. You want to open that up, and then you can just say set up your device, and then you'll have to tap the name of the device that it gives you in step 3. So I'm going to do that and get back with you in a second. Okay guys, so I just got everything set up. I highly suggest using the setup process that I used, which is through the Google app. So if you're on iOS or Android, just make sure the Google app is downloaded, and then choose the option to set up a device, and then just choose the device name that the setup process gives you. And it was literally like 3 minutes long. It automatically pulled over my Wi-Fi password, so I didn't even have to like manually look for that or type that in on the remote. It automatically pulled that from my phone. As long as your phone is connected to Wi-Fi, it should be fine. So yeah, the setup process was very easy and efficient. Right after that, it has a mandatory update, so that's around 600 megabytes. So that will depend on how fast your Wi-Fi is, how long that take. It took me under 5 minutes as well. So yeah, the setup process went by really smooth. You also do get the option to like choose what apps you want to download. So right now I have like these apps. I know for a fact Hulu and HBO Max came over like by default. That came already downloaded on the box, so you should be able to disable those if you do not use those apps. I don't use those, so I'll disable them later. I'm going to show you how much space is actually on here now. So when you go to preferences and then you go to storage, you can see this has 4.8 gigabytes of storage, as you can see, total right now. With all those apps that I downloaded or were already on the device, it only took up 618 megabytes, so I'll be good for sure. I'm only downloading, I'd say, around 5 more apps, a few third-party apps as well. That's what I like about Android TV a lot, is that you can just download pretty much any app you could think of, and if it's not in the Play Store, let me just show you some examples of apps in the Play Store now. Okay, apps, get more apps. You can see there's a ton of apps to choose from here. So yeah, I really like Android TV just because of the amount of apps that you can download, and you can even download third-party applications from offline for your other streaming needs. So yeah, everything is organized, as you can see. You do get like a few quick options once your apps are downloaded. So you can see Spotify. I'm not logged into Netflix or anything yet, so it's not going to be accurate for me, but yeah, everything works really good. It's super smooth. I really like the fluidity of Android TV. I like Google TV better. That's the software that came out on the latest Chromecast that was released last year. I'm not sure if this will be updated to Google TV or not, but currently it's still on Android TV, Android 10. I can show you guys that. Settings, preferences, about, and right there you can see it's on version Android 10. So yeah, I've had a good experience with this so far. Again, the UI is super fluid and it's pretty quick to open things as well. So I'm just going to show you guys. There's the Google Assistant button right there. So I'm just going to press that. Tell me the weather. You can see that came up pretty quickly. Okay, I'm just gonna open up a few things. Let's see how fast that goes. On my YouTube page. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay, there we go. Okay. Let me open up a Flossy video. So yeah, you could see it's pretty fast. I heard the performance was on par, like based on benchmarks and everything. They have ran benchmark tests on this box already. It's on par with the new Chromecast, and I have had no issues with that in terms of performance as well, because I own that Chromecast as well. So performance on this is going to be very solid, especially for that $30 mark. It's definitely like quicker than the Fire Stick and everything. It's probably not going to be as fast as the new Apple TV coming out, or that just came out, but performance on this is still solid if you're wanting the Android TV software. So yeah, let me just show you these buttons do actually work. Just press the Disney Plus button. I'm gonna do Netflix now, and let me do HBO Max. Okay, now let me do the TV button. Let's see where that takes me. Takes me to YouTube TV. So yeah, performance on this is very solid. It looks like all of the buttons on the controller works. I'll try to update you guys on this later once I spend more time with it, but yeah, it's very nice. I'm just gonna show you like a few more settings and I'm gonna head out. So you do get the option to adjust the audio with Dolby Audio. I can't right now because I have it's connected to a monitor. My monitor does not input sound without anything plugged into it, so I can't show you these settings right now, but you can see it does have Dolby options, so you'll be able to customize the sounds to your liking. You could also change the visual settings as well, the display settings, so you could change it from all the way up from 1080 to 480, but this does support 4K. So if your TV or monitor supports 4K, you'll have a 4K option. My monitor only goes up to 1080p, so that's nice. It does only go up to 60 hertz. But yeah, this is a very nice device. I really like it, especially for the price. It's pretty much your stock Android TV experience, which is my favorite implementation of TV software. So yeah, if you have any questions about this product, just leave it in the comments and I'll talk to you guys later.